Hey, how's it going YouTube? This is your boy Chosen and welcome back to another discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about Sarada Uchiha and why she needs her Mangekyou Sharingan to be overpowered. We're basically talking about her future potential. Last week I did a video on Boruto and why I think he will come to rival the gods of the Naruto/Boruto-verse. So if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description. Now getting on with the video, Sarada Uchiha is indefinitely one of the most well-written Naruto and Boruto female characters to date. She's not your typical dependable shonen female character that needs to get saved by the MC 24/7. Sure, Boruto has come in here and there, but so was she. She's strategic, has actual goals, and a hard worker. Sure, she clearly has a crush on Boruto, who is the MC, and we all know how stuff like this usually turns out in the anime, but that isn't at all stopping her from achieving her dreams. She's completely different compared to someone like Hinata, who was really dependable on people and didn't have any life goals besides wanting to be with Naruto. In the fight against Boro, Sarada by her teammates was named temporary captain of Team 7 and had a big impact on the victory of that battle. Boro being a Kara member who we all know is a group stronger than even the Akatsuki. There's more that I could go on about Sarada's achievements, but that's not what this video is actually about. Like I stated last week, Boruto was not only a prodigy child, but also has the potential to surpass the low tier Tsutsuki in power by himself. It's no question that Kawaki as well is going to be up there, so that leaves the question to Sarada and Mitsuki. In terms of Mitsuki, personally I think he has the potential to surpass all previous Sage Mode users. And on top of that, Orochimaru is his parent, someone we've all come to know in Naruto that loves to experiment. I doubt by the end of Boruto, Mitsuki's only feat is going to be Sage Mode. Urashiki himself even said Mitsuki's Sage Mode is dangerous and he'll not let him use it under any circumstance. And as for Sarada, well, looking at her parents, she's half Uchiha and half Haruno. I'm not going to go in depth on the Uchiha because even the biggest haters of Naruto know about the Uchiha. The Haruno clan, on the other hand, doesn't really have meaning to their name. Sakura is the only one from that clan that actually stands out. Currently, she's the best medic to date in Boruto. She has fantastic chakra control and possesses the 100 healing mark. Many fans of the Boruto series assume that Sarada would eventually possess the 100 healing mark on top of her Mangekyou Sharingan. Now the question with that is, would she even need the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan if she would just possess the 100 healing mark? The 100 healing mark allows its users to amplify their chakra to whatever they want. Sakura uses it to enhance her strength, while Tsunade uses it to keep her figure. So could Sarada use it to maintain her eyesight despite abusing her MS? Well, yeah, it's not forbidden that those who spam their MS will forever lose their sight permanently. Spamming an MS just puts a strain on your eyes. If Tsunade can use her chakra to maintain an eternal transformation, because that's literally what it is, she's always using chakra 24/7 in order to keep her figure. So why would it be a stretch to say that Sarada can use her chakra to greatly reduce the strain the Mangekyou puts on her eye? In episode 171, Sakura states that the reason why Sakura can't maintain her Sharingan for long is literally because she lacks chakra control. If she were to further improve it or even master it to the point where she could potentially receive the 100 healing mark, the strain she has on her eyes, mainly due to her being a half Uchiha, wouldn't be that much of a problem anymore. The 100 healing mark is one of the most underrated techniques in all of Naruto, and like I said, those who possess it can use this crazy amount of chakra to do whatever they want with it. Hell, even Obito stated that 6th-path Naruto shadow clone didn't have enough chakra in order to help him find Sasuke. Sure, it's a shadow clone, but we're talking about the clone that was able to take on the 3rd Raikage by himself and even destroyed Madara's D-Force emergence jutsu, and now it has 6th path. But you know who did have enough chakra? Sakura. And why? It stores up a shit ton of chakra in that seal on her forehead, so if Sarada were to possess something like this while being a half Uchiha, oh man. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, we'll be diving into the Uchiha side of Sarada. Sarada possesses both Sharingans, but due to her not being a full Uchiha, her durability with them is fairly short. This has been shown in the anime and manga, but like I said before, if she can master her chakra control and potentially obtain her 100 healing mark, this limitation should be solved. Now as for her Mangekyou Sharingan, I think it needs to be overpowered in order for her to somewhat keep up with characters like Boruto and Kawaki. Yes, Sarada is a strategic, but that's only going to get you so far. An example, Shikamaru with prep time versus pain. Wonder who's gonna win that one. Sarada is going to need power. A lot of it. I'm not saying she needs to be on the same page as Boruto, but she should be overpowered in her own way. A perfect example is like Kakashi before DMS. Kakashi before DMS is nowhere near 6th-path Naruto's level, but can still put up a good fight against multiple other strong ninjas in the Narutoverse. Sarada may not be on the level of the Akatsuki, but should be strong enough to handle a lot of people lower. If Sarada fails to even somewhat keep up with the two, and hell, maybe even Mitsuki, she's going to have mediocre fights. Her importance is going to drop, and everything I was giving her praise about before before is just insufficient now. She would have no reason to receive screen time if she's just gonna get clapped every time she goes up against somebody, because Boruto's current and future villains aren't gonna be your cakewalk type of characters. And as far as her Mangekyou Sharingan ability goes, one example I think would fit great with her character is the ability to reverse time. Like I've said many times before, Sarada is great at analyzing the battlefield like her father. If her plan fails, reverse time and start over till it does work. Someone ends up dying, reverse time. Combine that with the power of her 100 healing mark, which will give her so much damn chakra to the point where she doesn't need to worry about running out or the strain in her eyes, and that's now one more Uchiha you can add to the overpowered list. Of course, if she would just keep spamming this ability, it'd be too broken. Just like Shisui's Kodomatsu Kami, it has a pretty big restriction on it once he uses it. There's a pretty big interval from when he uses it to how long he needs to wait, so maybe giving Sarada a small restriction on this ability would make it more fair. But that isn't even all. Of course, receiving a broken MS and greatly improving her chakra control would be nice, but what's the point if her physical feats don't improve much? Now, these examples are unlikely to happen, but I came up with the theory that Sarada could eventually use Sage Mode or even the Gate combined by her 100 healing mark. Again, Obito stated that 6th-path Naruto Shadow Clone, who is still very powerful on its own, didn't have enough chakra to help him find Sasuke, but Sakura did after just unlocking it. I honestly think it wouldn't be too much on her to learn one of these two combined with her Mangekyou Sharingan. Again, it is unlikely, but it's just examples that prove how overpowered her receiving the 100 healing mark is. It opens up other options to further boost her abilities, so hopefully one day the writers take advantage of this. Now, I know a lot of people wanted her to obtain Sasuke's Rinnegan if he dies, but that's basically a female version of Obito. The only reason Sasuke is so efficient at using the Rinnegan is because he contains 6th path chakra within. Obito's problem with the Rinnegan is literally because he didn't have enough chakra to hold it down. Even Nagato was taking damage from overusing it, and he's a Uzumaki. I want Sarada to be unique, the first Uchiha to not only wield something like Sage Mode, but to also become Hokage. Sage Mode would indefinitely improve her physical feats, and combine that with her OP Mangekyou, 100 healing mark, and the ability to easily analyze the battlefield, she'd most definitely be worthy of someone called Hokage, and I think would easily be able to put up a fight against multiple tough opponents to come. And that's all for today's discussion video. If you have any other unique ideas you want me to cover, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. If you made it all the way until the end, I do give you my thanks, and for more discussion videos like these, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. This has been your boy Chosen, and I'll catch you on the next one.